and this is the Lode King Maxwing 44FT by JmGarcia on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl for this test and demonstration of this interesting trailer. 29.57 megabytes to download, 14 slots on console. We'll find it under Tools and Trailers. And there, no, not that one, not that one. Not that one. There she is. The Maxwing 44FT. $155,000 to purchase. Yes, up to 600,000 liter capacity of all bulk items. Now let's take a look at it here. It is not a belly dump, so it is an end dump trailer. Now we have quite a number of options to go through, so bear with me. So the first few options are the, we have two capacities, the 100, well, we have three. So let's go through them. We have the first one is reel with one grain door. So you see in the back we have one grain door and we have a reel capacity of 100,000 liters. If we scooch over to the next capacity, we have a cover, one grain door, and 90,000 liter capacity. Scooch over one more, and we're back up to 100,000, but we have three grain doors on the rear, and then we have an option with the cover and three grain doors at 90. The next one is going to be unreel with one grain door at 600,000. Then the same, then it drops to 500,000 with the one grain door and a cover. Unreel, three grain doors, 600,000, no cover. And then that combination with a cover is 500,000, and then back to one. So you get all that. Let's stick with this. Let's see. Unreal is actually $0. The cover, actually, it's the cover that costs you an extra 10 grand. So unreal or real, 10 is the cover costs you 10 grand. Wheel configurations, these are interesting. Let's go here so we can get a nice look at the wheels. Continental. Continental, there we go. Continental, BKT, Michelin, Nokian, Trelleborg, Vertestein, and Continental. Continental, we have a number of choices in there. No dollars. BKT is as is. We have a few choices here in Michelin. Nokian, we get a few choices. Trelleborg, again there. And Vertestein there as well, and Continental. So no extra dollars for tire configurations. Steering axle configuration, yes or no. So basically you can have that extra extra, or not. No charge extra there. Configurations, we have the 3-axle, 2-axle, 1-axle. We have the 2-axle, I guess, if you can count the front. But then you can have 2-axle with a space, and then back to 3. So kind of any one of those combinations that you like. We're just going to leave it there for now. Decal. We have the Lode King, we have Demco or Wilson. Interesting that we have those three brands on something that's listed as a Lode King. So interesting. We can change it to Wilson. No extra charge there. Rear hitch, yes or no. There's an extra charge. Rear strobe light, red, blue. See at the top corner here? Oh, we can get really close. Nice. Blue, green, orange, purple, white, blue, red, blue. Oh, so it's blue and red and blue, alternating left and right, red, white, etc., etc., etc. Cover color. We have all these wonderful, beautiful, delicious colors. Color chassis. The chassis color, let's make that yellow. Box, let's make that orange. That's the frame around the box. And then side drawer is that. Skirts, let's make those orange. No, let's not make those orange. Make them purple. There we go. So rim color, if we choose custom colors, no charge. If we go with Oh, that's a metallic color. Metallic pink even? Oh, yes, my. Oh, my, yes. Yellow metal. Oh, kind of a goldy color. Gold-ish. Anyways, $500 if you choose. Let's see. Let's go to color cover. The color cover and pick... Oh, gray? No. Oh, you don't have... oh, we don't have... Giants colors in there. We do here. So yeah, $500 if you want a Giants palette. So let's hook this puppy up. Also, as you can see, the base chrome color is super shiny. Real reflection? No, but it does give a reflection, so that's kind of neat for sure. Let's get our help one on and back up. Hook it up. There we go. It is attached. Now, rear steering. It straightens when you get... Yeah, the front... Or sorry, rear. I say front wheel steering is interesting. It might or might not help with all those. It does get a little bit... When it's filled, it does get a little bit hard to turn sharply. So if you have a lot of tight turns, I would recommend going with the single axle and maybe the steering axle on the there, depending on what you're carrying, because we do have a slight issue with heavy products. Let's do this. We'll show you the other one. It doesn't have a cover. This is the standard, and it does actually reverse nicely. But we're gonna put the roof option on this actually, because I want to show you it going on. And discharge L1. There we go, L1 and left, and it actually has quite a nice animation for opening the roof or opening the tarp, as you can see. That's very nice. Nicely done. So let's fill it with rocks, because that's where the issue I have found. Oh yes, lights and signals. Very nice. All looks very good there. So once we fill it up with rocks, now this is only 90, so maybe it will actually... No, it still doesn't like it. It's too... Rocks are too much. It's... The wheels tend to flatten out on it, and it does not like having something as heavy as rocks in it. So... and as you can see in turning here, it is turning, but it is dragging badly with that weight on there. So with less wheels on the back, it would turn faster, but your weight capacity might... don't know if that actually affects your weight capacity or not. But anyways, let's go ahead and select grain door and go and take a look at that. And so it is opened, emptying out like so. So as expected, slower than you would expect if it was wide open with the rear loading. And everything takes a little bit of a time. There we go, back door. Let's open that up. So notice it unscrews. So it's actually quite... I would say you have your range of choices here, from very realistic to the unrealistic capacity of 600,000 liters. That is almost, there you go. That's actually as high as it tips. So not that bad, actually. It does empty out fairly decently. I'd say not fairly quickly. I would say pretty standard unload speed for the capacity. Animation's nice. We do have one other thing to look at. Well, we have a couple of more things to look at, but what I wanted to show you was there was another operation, L1 and X. L1 and X, you can actually lift that steering axle up out of the way if you want, for when you, well, don't need it. It's called lower directional axis, so that is the axle actually. Right, so we are going to jump into the one. I have one configured to a Unreal capacity, although again I need to test that rear hitch. Now, with the rear hitch, of course, you can get yourself a dolly and daisy chain these all together and have a road train with them Unreal capacity of 600,000 liters. You can get quite the capacity rolling for some of those really big, say, sugar beet or new crop type. There we go. So it hooks up to a pin hitch. Yeah, so if you are running the new premium expansion DLC with the new root crops, they produce like a lot. So you might, this is kind of nice, the large capacity, and there we go. So yes, both ball hitch and pin hitch connects very nicely. Now, as you can see here, the Unreal capacity, of course, there's no weight on it. And I also have just the minimal, let's see, do I have, yeah, it is lowered, so it is it really lowered? Yeah, it's actually lowered, but there's not very much weight on it, so it's actually not touching the ground that much. But let's configure it to the discharge the central gate 3 grain doors. So when you have 3 grain doors, you have the back door, the central grain gate, so you can discharge with the single grain gate or the 3 grate doors or gate doors, however you want to say it. We will pick the 3 of them to see what that looks like, and there we go. Does it empty out? Not too bad. It seems to empty out. Now, the rate of it emptying, as we will show you here in a moment, thank goodness, is faster than the other one, in the sense that from 100% capacity to 0% capacity takes the same amount of time. But remember, this is 600,000 liters and the other one had only 90 or 100,000 liters. So as you can see, it's dumping much quicker, but the percentage is going down about the same, which means they have increased the unload speed to equal the unload. It'll unload 100% the same time the other one will unload 100%, if that makes sense. So they'll both unload at the same time, except this one holds a lot more, or at least very close, because it is unloading a lot. Yeah, maybe not quite exact. I would have, to be quite honest, I have not timed them to say, oh yeah, they unload equally amount of time. So I'm just presuming that or assuming that. But I have not actually timed it. So, but it is not bad. It does unload fairly quickly, so you're not going to sit there for half an hour waiting for that much crop to unload. Either way, it is nice. Hopefully it does get a update to the capacity when it's full of heavy stuff, but it's that's not everyone puts rocks in there, so yeah. But there you have it, the Lode King Maxwing 44 foot by JmGarcia on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. And remember, it's only a game. So, till the next one, bye for now.